everybody. It's Tuesday.
And our baby is home from school rather cheerful.
She was. We're getting better.
She kind of looked a little hot, but...
Well, I keep telling her about the whole,
yeah,
wearing the tights and whatnot. I told her it's really more winter wear. And she says Halloween's around the corner, and I'm like, yeah, well, it's still.
I don't recognize those earrings.
These are the ones from Pinka.
I
got a very 50s kind of hairstyle going.
Well, you ought to see mine.
Hi,
mine looks.
I like rats now.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, she rips them apart and guts them. Poor things. All right, that concludes the magic trick for today. All right, my Arty friends, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we don't know that you were here. And if you didn't know who we are, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio.
And apologies for the late arrival, even though we were still early. It's like, so there was a power outage yesterday, and so when the computer goes down, that means that the little phone camera doesn't get charged. Then it was like, oh, and then you gotta hook everything back up, and but I'm a professional anymore. Anyway, say hello over in the chat. We'll say hello back. Please give those thumbsy upsies. That's to like this stream. And if you're new here, subscribe, and then you can chat over in the chat. If you're watching on replay, we love you just the same, but you do still need to subscribe to the channel. Ring those notification bells, because we do this 4 times a week, and then a 5th little thing over there on call. That's the creative artist work.
Bookmarks, and they are really
And one of these days we'll get back to buttons too, but bookmarks are a lot easier to ship, and that's what we've been sending out to y'all. Place an order and request one, especially if you have shown up to call. Now, I'm a little suspect on some of y'all that don't show up over there, but as long as you've, shown your face a couple times and maybe dibble-dabbled over there in the comment section, leaving wonderful reviews, we can be bribed.
We can.
And then you will receive a bookmark. And I guess that's really the bribery.
And actually, we're pretty cheap.
We are. We really just need promotion.
Yes.
Get the word out.
That's it.
All right, let's say hello to everybody. Everybody. And this is day 2 of gothy makeup.
And I'm going to go gothy here on my plate, and I got some ideas that I'm going to share with y'all.
Oh, goodness, we have quite the crew here. All right, y'all, give those thumbsy upsies. I've got, let's see, 27 likes and 55 of y'all are here. So here we go with the name call. Or I'm not calling you a name, I'm just saying hellos. Adrian's here, Alicia, Ann, a similar of mine, that's Sue, Barbara, Barb, Becky Bokern is here, Beth, Carol Buckingham, Cedar in the City, hello, welcome. Carrie Griffiths, that's Carrie the Crafter. Christy Hartman's here. Cookie Wookie, that's Mo. Darcy, Darlene, Dawn, Dory, hey Dory, we talked about you yesterday, girl.
Yeah, we did. And I've got to get on my...
I wore the shirt and my jewels, and I do apologize that I didn't remember that they were from you necessarily. He reminded me, though. See, she was on top of it.
Well, I had them...
Between the two of us, we do
I had them out the other day, and I looked at them and when I got Carrie's, because some of those beads that you sent me are going to go with the ones that Carrie sent me. And combo. I can't do any of that right now because I can't get to my beads as I back there.
Yes.
And it's going to be quite the ordeal. So I am just really
Now I got to keep with my list here before it starts jumping around. All right, so that's Dory that we were going on about. Eddie's here. Elizabeth, Eric, Gloria. Hello and welcome. Griffin Shill, that's Rhonda. Jennifer Hooks here. Jennifer's Dog's Life. Jinxie. Hello and welcome. Goodness, lots of new faces in the chat. Love it. Joanne is here. Carla, K-Pop Mama, Linda Renz, Penka, Sophia, Stepha. How's your house coming? I'm so happy to see you. I was thinking about you the other day. Sharon Brown, Simply Lizette, and Simply Lizette, she's working on moving. It's good to see you here in the chat. Star Traveler, that's Linda. The Shelly Studio, that is Margot. Vanessa is here. Zalai Cow, she is our pal. And Zany Love, that is Bobby. Oh my gosh. Got some good old oldies but goodies chat members plus some newbies. I love it. That makes me feel just loved and happy.
I just need this down lower, but if I do that, it blocks my paint. You know, I'm like Mariah. I'm just feeling slightly discombobulated. And
shall I go top side?
I don't care.
You don't care. Okay. I don't know that we necessarily have any like new announcements. But as I have been pushing here lately, we do have a new program over at PM Artist Studio called the Creatosphere. There will be a link down below in the description box if you're here, you know, if you come in later on. But there will also be links throughout the chat for that. If you want to know more about it, then you should probably click on that and fill out the information and this, that, the other. But the Creatosphere is basically going to be a program, a partnership per se, for us and content creators of all sorts. Always worth discovering. But ideally, you know, there's going to be, you know, the posts on the YouTube.
This is what happens here when I'm looking for stuff.
And then my big ask of you that do not have channels, if y'all would be so kind, if you're out there in the wild on the YouTubes watching other arty people getting arty, and you're like, hey, they would be really good. Like, they would benefit from a partnership with PM Artist Studio. Like, they like stamps and they like stencils. I just think it's a winning combination. And that could even be paper crafter people and all sorts of people. If you stamp it or use a stencil, I think we can work something out. And especially if you're creating awesome content and can promote PM Artist Studio. That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
So, if you're wondering what this little box is that he's digging through, this is like an archive.
It's organized by envelopes.
It's organized by envelopes.
And not necessarily indicative.
No.
The title is, although I just found my girl over here, and I'm going to cover up her hearts with something else.
Pumpkins or something. You can.
Bats, maybe.
Or you could put like little daggers through the hearts so it's more, you know, edgy.
Yeah, I could just cut them out.
Or you could just cut them out.
Because I really like her.
Well, do it.
And I think she kind of, you know, she
could be witchy.
Thematically, she's witchy.
She could go witchy. She's elfy right now, but she could go witchy at any moment.
Any moment. I might have to work more on her and
because we're getting spooky.
Get her in the
spooky. See, I got
the works
my back on.
But I do like her, and see, I couldn't find her because she's in the wrong folder, the wrong envelope. Paisley's here.
I would like y'all to know that she is not only the keeper of the box, but the, you know,
musical instruments.
It's her box. I'm not in charge of that box. I don't have anything to do with that.
Well, now here is an odd one. It says,
"Hey, Anthony."
Don't know what. Hi, Anthony. What's going on?
What's going on?
Oh my gosh! No, it's just stamped on the outside. That's what I want.
Well, that's a stamp. That ain't gonna be in there.
Can you
rustle that up?
Yeah, rustle that up.
I can do that.
There's some other stuff in here. Little flowers, some eyeball information, but not what I want right now. Okay. Sometimes I just get sick of messing with it and I just stick it in here.
That is exactly how she sorts things.
There's Fran's feathers. I don't remember what Fran's feathers look like. Probably don't look like feathers, knowing Fran.
They do look like feathers. Good God,
she knows that's true.
That's kind of a dig.
It is not a dig. It was a. I can count on Fran to do something, you know, kind of weird and wonderful.
Well, she ain't here to, you know.
I know.
Stick up for herself.
But y'all want, and you know.
Oh, I missed a comment. Oh, okay. Sophia says you missed my comment earlier. Chat flying. You were about to go through the names, but then needs to be a t-shirt, show up, and dibble dabble. Oh, yes. PM Artist Studio.
See what I mean by that? Look at that. That's a great little one for circles.
Oh, it is? Yeah, because we don't really have a lot of little circle things. Here.
That's a good one.
Now, please do not fret. These were some of the very first stamps in the shop. And then, so therefore, they were some of the very first ones that were like in our, you know, like our, like we were trying out different foams. And let me tell you, this ain't the foam that we like overall.
Oh, this is a really good one. Y'all need to get this one. This is a really good one. I've used it. But Jesus out of that. So okay, here we go. Peeps Spooky Gen 1. Spooky Gen 3.
Why is there generations?
Different iterations there, my love. I don't know what the hell that is. Really, it's not even ours.
Going on with
3-piece flower masky stencil. Waffle circles.
That is so awesome. So Anthony, he's just getting ready for his trip to Europe with one of my sons, Switzerland and Italy. Doing a dance retreat in Switzerland first.
Oh my goodness.
And then on the trains with my sons all the way down to Sicily. Well, you know, be good and don't bonk your head.
Don't bonk your head.
Don't get wild at the dance thing.
Keep hydrated.
I want to know, is this like...
Now, did you take your magnesium? Because, you know, old people need more magnesium than young people. Would you
stop with... Good gosh.
And you also should take your magnesium stuff with arnica in it.
You know what? Just message him a list.
I'll just message you a list. Mariah, you help me remember that.
She'll send it to you.
Okay, now here's a Milagros plus a Raven. And there's cats. I like that. We'll keep that one out. And Sekhet. Some of that Egyptian stuff. Bodhisattva. And mowing ducks.
We have that in stamps too.
And it says masks, not stencils. I wrote it down.
Just a reminder.
Moons and an angel.
Kara McCoy.
Okay, here we go. Fancy skulls, y'all. Fancy skulls. Bat wings. Halloween themes. Of course, they're at the very last. I don't know why I just didn't start back there. Here's a whole bunch of bats on a thing.
Bats on a thing.
On a thing. What's this say? Bats? I'm just pulling them all out here because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen today. Yeah. I'm very dissatisfied with my trees.
Yes?
I wasn't at the time, but now I have more this morning. You know that little period of time where you're just barely waking up and you're aware of your surroundings, but your eyes are not open, but your brain's working? My brain works like that. And then I have these ideas and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a whole accordion journal that I've done nothing to.
Yeah?
It's back over here. I don't even know where it is. When I was trying...
That in itself is spooky.
That end of it, yes. So it's ready to go. It's blank. So then I thought,
Where's that
of
from?
Course. It's when I was going to do the thing with Monroe and I just never did. You
never followed through?
No. But I send him lots of good stuff.
She did the distraction.
I sent him a lot of really, really good stuff. So I feel like I fulfilled my end of it, even though I did not.
Well, you glued down papers to it.
I did glue down papers, and I used many of his papers in my... I have pages back yonder here somewhere.
Yeah, so it's the tree theme book, if y'all don't, if you don't recollect, or if you're new here.
Now, this is a really good one just for background.
That is the OG Geopoly.
And this one right here is a really good one for flank.
Geometric pollination.
It's kind of stuck.
But we all call it Geopoly.
This is I'm probably going to rip something here, but it's okay.
Rhonda says that her anticipation of spooky days is making her whole day better.
I hope that
we're excited, and we might even dig through some of our Halloween stuff.
I hope that it lives up to your expectations. Now, I do like this one, too, just for incidentals.
I think with the Halloween thing, see, the last year for sure, the timing was off, and we knew that we should have started earlier or whatever to get into it. That's the key. And we remember
really is.
We said,
this year we're a little early, but better early.
No, we said we should start in August. And then we can, bring her home.
Look at that. Isn't that a wonderful, that just makes a spooky door kind of thing? Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, that's going to be, okay, and here's some more of this
Hello, Margaret.
stuff. I'm just pulling all this out because this is all stuff that is good stuff for, and I was really, I was very much influenced by Eddie's pages the other day. Eddie, you hear me? Now, see, here's another one that I cut it out. That's a good one.
This is wonky net in all of its forms. Available and not.
Multitudinous. Not duplicitous.
Yeah.
I learned that word from Katie Fang.
Katie Fang's putting it out there.
She is. She's kicking
And let me tell you, some stuff that is like...
I am so happy about that.
I watched a cow video today.
Not nearly. Okay, and here's the moon cycles.
Oh, I love the moon cycle. And some of y'all have this. I think, well, that's the one that is available with.
And I like this one. It's eggs, but it's creepy looking.
Yeah. You didn't like it as the eggs. You always complained about it.
And here's another one. This is a great tree texture.
Yeah, that's bacon. Whole breakfast theme that's abstract.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I think that should, I have a whole thing here of outers that I've cut up, but we're not going to go into that right now. We've got more than enough here to muss about with. Okay, so here's my thought. Now I'm going to put girl over here so I can work on girl. We'll just hang her from the rafters here.
Is that like all Halloween, Joanne? Or like you're just like, do you like fall? Do you like, creepy things? Are you into... I don't care for horror flicks or anything too gory or whatever. I don't like any of that. I
don't either. I can't do that.
Now, I do like kind of Victorian Gothic look.
Yeah, and I like going into spooky houses if it's a reality show. But movies, I don't want to go into spooky houses.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, a little spookiness, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Like think Scooby-Doo. I'm on board.
Silly spooky.
Yeah, a little bit silly spooky. But if it's real like creepy, no thank you.
And I'm kind of there with Mariah because I have vivid dreams about stuff. Now I'm cutting off this outside part.
Yes. So the moon cycle thing, I think it's with the moons, if I remember correctly. And then I had little ones.
Yeah, I've got little ones somewhere, but I think they're with I have another whole box of stuff.
Because some of them were freebies at a point in time. So just message me and I'll get you hooked up, girl. I mean, you sent us so many things and take care of us. Like, I mean, the least I could do is hook you up with some moon cycles. Just let me know.
If I find my extra ones, I could send it to her also. Yeah. But it'd probably be faster if you just go ahead.
I can cut it.
Cut it.
We've got scrap UPO because we keep the big pieces if the machine decides to have a little moment. Hello, Terry Jones. See, she's got one of the freebies. And then the freebies, I think they came in different sizes at different points because we were still trying to figure out some things. Brad actually came up, obviously, with he would make it the most efficient. I was always just like...
Now,
willy-nilly.
Does this one come like this now?
It does. It does always come like that.
Well,
I don't know why you're asking, because that one that you just...
This is not the same thing.
That is correct. That blue one is from Fran. That's a Fran design. That one that you have in your hand right there.
This is mine.
Yes, but then also mine, because I made it
You made it into what it is. You made it into this from the things that
because it didn't sell very well in its original configuration, but then that hasn't sold as many as I would have liked it to because it came out when we launched the new website. Plus, there was just a ton of stuff that came out at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
And we've just never really used it and shown it. So maybe this is its opportunity.
This is good. Now, I'm not going to cut around this. Let me tell you why. You want to be very introspective about cutting around your stencil, because once you cut around them, then they become a mask. This is still a stencil, and that's kind of important because I can come in here and I can do dabby doos. And I love to do some dabby doos. Okay, I'm absolutely loving this, and this may actually become a feature. As is, I may glue this one down.
Are you going to be digging through this some more? Because Mo's requesting that we zoom out, which I can, but if you're almost done with this part.
Well, I still have all these to go through. I think
should I still zoom out, Mo? I'm going to let her call if she wants.
Well, you're going to run into my microphone.
Well, I can still bring it up some.
Yeah, I think you need to do that.
Okay.
And I'm so happy to find the Death Head Moth.
Hey, Gray.
I mean, I really needed it. I needed it. Because it's going to be part of my thing. Okay, now I had this out. And what else did I have out over here? Oh, back behind me. Never mind. Okay, I've got one of these cut out. So I'm going to leave this like this. This is for Pouncy. Pouncy background. Just incidental places where, you know, you need something, but you don't want to go to a whole gel plate because it's a pain in the badootie. Okay. I'm really just going through a lot of these just to remind myself what the hell I've got.
Well, and to show it off to y'all because I don't know how much like Halloween stuff we're necessarily going to have, but that's because we have quite a bit. And again, one of the big perks of PMR Studios is that we cut to order. So any and everything that has ever come out, we've only retired a few things just because we're like, that's got to go. Or like that one, reworked it. So it's always available. And I think some people have never seen, and if we didn't tell you about it, maybe you didn't think, hey, I'm going to go venture through website and find all this.
All right. Now, these are really important. And these are going to be important. I'm just deciding which size. I think I'm going to go with this little one here because the rest of these are too big. And you can mask out.
Yes, that's an ATC set of all the bats.
And here's what I'm thinking here. Okay, I love this one too. I mean, I really do love this one.
And that's Batty Bats.
No, this is Batty Bats, but I think this is more, I don't know, this is more for one of those things where you scrape things off. Look at this. Look at this extensive notation here. Okay, so let's see if you can check those off.
Awesome. And see, Mo has just put like a general link, because that's the other thing that you can do over on the website. If there's something specific you are looking for, you can put that in the search box on the website. And most likely, something will come up. Every once in a while, we get a little too funny with our names.
Okay, look at this is Rhonda's Halloween. Okay, we've got a good... This is you can even write on this if you wanted to, you know, specific. It's got 2 places that you can write on it to designate the person that's buried there.
And they were religious.
And they were religious. Okay, here is a cutesy bat, and you can see I have used that extensively. Ah, here is a spider. Look at this. This is so cool. Look at the little baddies back there.
Yeah, it's transferred.
Now, do we have a stamp? Do we have a spider stamp coming up?
Coming.
I know you probably already told me, but I was probably thinking about something else. Just accommodate me.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes is all I need. This is kind of how I'm feeling right now.
A little frazzled. That's one of ours. I don't know why she's in Rhonda's folder, but that's okay.
No, I'm not in Rhonda's folder yet. Rhonda's behind me.
Well, I think that spider was Rhonda's, or is that ours?
Oh,
there's 2 different spiders.
That might, but I like this one.
Okay.
Because it shows up. It doesn't have, you know, like spindly things.
We don't have a spindly one.
Here's a mean pumpkin. Izzy says that. She says there's a mean pumpkin. Here's a nice pumpkin.
That one's Rhonda's.
Anything nice and cute, Rhonda did. Anything, you know, mean and nasty, I did it.
Or I helped do it too.
And here, you got to turn this in like this because this is an upside down bat. A lot of people didn't get that. Myself included. What the hell is that? Is that like really spooky? You can also have it as a really spooky person. Oh, that's really great.
It's going like this.
Yeah. On a twig.
I mean, how many of us?
Multi-use.
We've all been there.
Multi-use. This is the dude with the. I just need a thing here that I can put these on.
Mm-hmm.
The Grim Reaper he said, you know, the guy with the big knife.
The Weeper.
The Weeper.
That's what Izzy used to call him, you know? The
with
Weeper.
The big knife, the Weeper. Here's a boiling
the
pot.
What?
I use the boiling pot extensively.
Yes.
And here's Horny Man with his horns.
Pedro.
And then, just for chuckles and grins, there's another little bat. I've got plenty of bats. There's
bats are
an eye. Here's
our zombie guy.
Zombie guy. He's laughing so hard he's crying.
Mm-hmm.
There's an R.I.P. with a slightly askew. And I love this one.
Mm-hmm.
I love this one a lot. I use the bejesus out of that. And here's Frankie.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what you call this?
Now that one's from Paula's set. Because see, there's.
I'm sorry that they're all mixed in together, but this is how I use them. So you just have to suck it up and figure it out.
There are pictures on the website.
This is kind of like Jack Nicholson.
Yes, just a skelly face.
Yeah, and here's a slightly disgruntled witch.
Mm-hmm.
Her hat's bent.
Or just a bad day.
It's a bad day.
We've been there.
This is a scientist, yes. I think. This isn't, I don't know what. But I obviously used it quite a bit. I used it a lot on ATCs.
I don't know what that's from, to be honest.
And I don't know what this is.
That's a tree. It's a spooky tree. Creepy tree.
Spooky tree. Oh, I see it there. Well, that one might be a good one.
Bentley is very upset that the people are here working on the deck. He does not have access to his deck.
Outdoor.
That is what he's talking about right now, I can tell you. Because he went down there. He looked out the door.
And he thought, who are these people? I do not know these people.
He's like, why are they still here? Because he's been over there a few times. Like,
here's another little bat.
Those were freebies at one point in time.
I've got them up the wazoo.
Yeah, that's what.
I guess I got them too. Stay over there, honey. Okay, I like this. I like this ghost going. Oh!
I think that one's part of the Paula one.
I love that ghost
funny.
So much. I like that ghost. I'm gonna put that ghost over there. And here's the church. Here's another bat.
Hello, Solemn.
The church for the graveyard.
Scarecrow.
I used, you can see, look, I did a lot
she was into the scarecrow.
A
lot of you that were around during this time, there were postcards that you did?
There's a mean witch.
There was different stuff that went out, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And here's an El Raton. Look at his little teeth. I just love that rat. Okay, this is a good one, too. This will be good.
The hand is very good, the skelly hand.
Skelly hand. Hey, and this is another one that's multi-use. It can be a funky tree, or it can be a broom. Coffin, I use this a lot. You can tell the ones that have, my God, I've got 14,000 of those little bats. I like this
I think
shape.
You kept losing them, and that's why you have so many of them.
That could be true. And here's old Drac.
And the mummy.
And the mummy. I like the mummy. But the mummy is a very specific use. You use this as a last thing. It doesn't it bode well on it doesn't translate. You can't see it. I don't know. Here's another baddie. A hanger. Hanger on. Hanger on bat. I don't know what's in there, but we'll just stuff that back in there.
Okay, bat going back.
Bat's going back. Okay, cats. Cats are always good. Halloween things. And I really, I do apologize. I know I should have done this earlier.
I think this is fun. Stop apologizing. I'm having a good time. If I'm entertained, so are
God,
others.
I love this cat. This cat just tickles the bejesus out of me. It's just like, this is how I feel sometimes.
That's a Halloween cat.
And then I don't know what, I use this a lot. I can't remember for what. And here's
here we gotta do the cheesy jokes here, but this is so good.
This is too nice. I don't want that.
That mummy is always wrapped up in one thing or another. And most is hashtag not my mummy.
Okay. Now, when you ask for the cats, you want to ask for the innards because here you got a cat. And I would like... No.
The reason you have a cat is because Gen 1 of the cat all came out. But it wasn't a very good stencil thingy because it didn't hold them all in there.
Have it in your file?
Listen, lady. So
they had to add some little iterations.
Yes, because this is the difference between a stencil and a little masky business, and we decided it was better that for structural purposes that...
Well,
yeah.
I think you need to offer this because here's what I want with this. I want enough of these that I can glue those down. Can you make a special rate for those? Well...
It's something to think about.
It's something to think about. Because the negative space on that would be really cool. Creating that negative space. I like that one. I like both of them. I'm keeping them over there.
This is why it's always dangerous when I let her show. I like the
sitting cat, but
And he says, please check with the marketing department, P.
Oh.
The marketing department needs to take it higher up, okay?
Piddly diddly.
Yes, and please request in triplicate. Because it could get lost around here.
Okay.
You need a copy.
Look at that. 3 skulls and clouds. Oh, I lied. There's more than one. Okay.
Now, these skulls come in stamps as well, Tambien. So if you want them smaller and you just want to stamp them.
Yeah,
we have those.
Now, where's my white envelope? You know, here I go again. All right. There's a skull.
There's three types. You're missing one. Kind of a half skull to the side, I think. Or half skull facing forward. Yeah.
Here's the clouds. Look, I even put them down, though.
Those are Carrie's clouds.
These clouds. And the reason I like these clouds is because sometimes I want it. Yeah. I would like clouds with lightning, but you can make your own lightning.
Well, what you do, yeah, or you can grab the tree branches. Well, again, it just depends on, you'd have to do a flop off. We should do a lightning stamp. We need a lightning stamp.
We do. We do need a bolt of lightning.
And then a crackle.
Yes.
Now, we do have the desert cracks, and you can make some lightning out of that. But it would be nice just to stamp it in there.
Now, I have a question because I think this would be really good. If you order this, do you get the innards and outers both?
Yes. Most likely you're going to be always best to ask and say, hey, I want those bats.
Then you can glue them down. And I've got some ideas for the bats.
I think so, Christy. I just don't know that we can make it happen because we have... September is going to be, I've been thinking about even calling it Stampember because we only have 3 stencils coming out and the rest of it are stamps. So.
Excuse me.
Something to think about there. And I got to think about what.
Tickly business going on here.
Actually, I can look at it right now. Hold on.
Because ear opened up.
Wonderful.
Oh my gosh, you're really loud. You don't have to talk to me that loud.
That's how loud I've been talking to you.
Okay. So, I'm glad we got that taken care of. All right, I'm keeping these out over here, the ones that I'm really going to... And,
So, here's my question to Paula. Would you rather have a cat stamp versus what was planned for September?
I think we need some of these.
A cat stamp, because we could stamp it.
Yeah, it'd be better than having this as a mask. I really honestly believe that.
Yeah, it would be more useful. All in all. But it's Paula's call because it's her cat. And then it's if she wants to give up what I had planned for.
Well, I'm just looking at this over here, and I'm just looking at using your materials. If you got that cat down just a little bit smaller, you could get 2.
Well, Sue would like to know what was planned. I'm not telling you that.
What?
She's trying to get more information. Yeah. Stampember. That's right.
They don't tell me anything anymore because they know I suck it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm keeping that. This is a very valuable cat. I don't want to cut that cat out.
She's trying to get the information from Paula. Okay, do what you think is best. I love it. Okay, I'm changing it right now.
Okay, I'm keeping these scary skulls out. I really like this, but you got to watch out. Now, we're always talking about, gosh, I need to get something behind that. See the teeth there? The teeth get clogged up pretty early on.
And maybe we try to do this, because I think that cat could be in a couple of sizes. So we try to do a small one. We'll try to go small as we can, and then probably like a 2-incher or 3. Why don't you measure it out? See what that is. You got where's SpongeBob?
Okay. So, and I made the numbers big because I never could read those dadgum small. From paw to tail, he's 3 inches.
Okay, so maybe we do one that is 3 inches.
And then from his fattest part to his nose, he's approximately a little over 2.
Okay, and then we'll try to do 1.5 inches. So we'll half him in size.
But he doesn't have a lot of articulation, so I really think you could go smaller without losing stuff.
Yeah, okay. It has been switched up because nothing has been fully processed yet. So,
no, that's good to know.
This is a very good time.
I think I've been through that one. All right, now I did not use this skull much, and I think this is another one that got lost in the shuffle.
See, now y'all can all say that you were there during the design meeting when all this was being decided.
See, this is the girl Milagro, and this is the boy Milagro, and stars and whatever. And I love these, and I'm just going to keep this whole thing out because I have not used that. I meant to.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find it, and by the time I, wanted to use it again, it was, in this box that you just saw. So you can forgive me a little bit, right? Okay. All right, here's a very, very nice crow.
And we got lots of crows.
Okay. We got crows up the wazoo. Here's a nice little bird carrying a rosary.
And then, so these are the Milagros, and they are available as stamps as well, Tambien. So all of that.
Oh, they are.
And you have used the bejeezies. We've used those for Valentine's.
We have. And I love this one because I can change her expression all the time, and I make her little hearts into teardrops and all sorts of things. And here's a mighty fine hand. It's a little friendly. I like the scully one.
Not when you put the zappy things on the end of the fingers, though.
This is true.
See, it's all about the energy that comes out.
That comes out. Here is a flying heart and a cross. It just needs a little blood and whatnot. I don't know what this is. What is this? Gosh, this is old.
That is very old, and I feel like that is actually Carrie Gibson.
Could be. Yeah, could be. Okay, now I like this.
Not our stencil.
This makes me happy. You don't know when you teach junior high kids, you get this a lot, but there's always roses involved too. Oh, I swear. Okay, now here is a very thin crow, but we're gonna put the crows over here.
All the miracles, the Milagros.
Milagros.
Moses, hey,
I'm just gonna put all of these together now into favorite stuff from Halloween. And just put these back in here because then they are indicated. Okay, let's go with these now. I don't know what I did with all of my.
I'm just curious as to what Spooky Gen 3 is, just because this is.
Well, should I do one? I should probably do one first.
I don't know that it matters.
And here's some cute little birds. I know I should have a folder for birds.
You should. It seems like it would be
because I've got a wren and a robin here. But I don't know. I do not know. Peeps, Spooky Gen 1.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Eddie. Welcome to those of you that have come in. Please do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. It's how we know that you are here. And while you're kind of doing things, clicking buttons and this and that, you like it. You like this stream. Say hello over in the chat. But if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, you won't be able to do those things. Please do subscribe. That's, down below there. Make sure you ring those notification bells because we do this 4 times a week. And a call on the afternoon.
Okay, I'm going to put this down here because I think you can see. Okay, there's a little bit different pumpkin.
Well, you sort of showed that pumpkin. She has a lot of the same ones because she either loses them or...
I don't like that cat.
We're just going to leave it there. These were the very first generation.
I put this paper in between them so they wouldn't stick together. Yeah. I had it in there for that purpose.
This is like the legit ATC set. PM Artist Studio. Spooky characters.
Yeah, spooky characters.
Gen 1.
Gen 1. I have these on a whole thing of, I made all those Halloween cards and I just never...
And then we have the spooky scrolls. See, that's when the spooky scrolls came out. And you did your thing and I did mine. And it's in a box. It's somewhere up there.
Somewhere. We're fixing to...
There's videos for that.
There's videos for that. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to bust out, and I know Mariah's just gonna,
yes, it's very good.
Cringe over there. Okay, this is Gen 2. I think they got slightly smaller.
I think once we redid the website and we fixed them so that way they were like truer to would fit nicely on ATCs versus like my weird sizing.
Yeah, because see, here we go.
So these are the same set, but yes, things have gotten a little smaller.
Smaller, see?
So you could haul them.
Yeah. Okay, I got to keep them in the right generation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, I got really irritated with this witch because she got clogged up really early on. And she lost a lot of definition.
Yeah. That witch.
Bad witch. And, yeah. And I still liked... Same way with Spooky Man. You see he lost one of his eyeballs.
Mm-hmm. The eyeballs are hard to keep. But that's okay. He gets creepier, actually, without the...
Kind of does. It's like he's been blinded in one eye.
No, or, whenever, like, you do watch the scary movies or whatever, and they've been possessed by something, their eyes just go all black.
Oh, yeah. They go all black, or they go all glowy.
Yeah.
You could put some neon paint in there and scare the bejesus out of somebody.
Yeah. Especially if you forgot your art. Or, like, you've been working on stuff, and then you leave it out on your table.
Frankie looks a little
Oh, my God. So, Izzy had these one pajamas. Was it Izzy, or I might be is it conflating when you put a thing? I know that I've seen it online too, but I'm pretty sure that Izzy had some like glowy pajamas or whatever, and it freaked me out because I'd turned the lights off.
Oh no, they were a skeleton.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I wasn't like making that up, but there's been people that put out videos with that, but that has actually happened to me too. It freaked me out because it's like, whoa, what is that? She also has a blanket that glows, but it's less.
All right, before we get started on all this stuff, Mariah, do you want to bust out? Because I know we talked about this, but I don't remember if we decided we were going to, and I know we really did. I didn't talk about doing this. I didn't know that.
I know.
Are you kind of done?
No, I think this has been fun. Have y'all enjoyed this?
Okay. Would you get out my favorite spooky book?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you what, the spooky book, and once you do something that's just really, really, really cool, it it's kind of puts a damper on you doing another one because you're like, well, I don't know how I'm going to make one better than that. And I probably need, it'll be fine. I'll just cover it up here with this stuff so I'm not poking holes in my gel plate.
Hey,
None of us want that. I think it's over yonder.
I know, but then I was looking to see, because we have the spooky scrolls, but yeah, we'll just keep it to the spooky book.
Yeah, we've got scrolls. Aren't scrolls in a box?
Yes, and I think it's back behind the other book.
Oh, yeah. It's quite the ordeal fetching some of this stuff. It's quite the ordeal. I need to make a thing for my birds. Okay, now look at this bugger. Number one, this is, it's really, it takes you back down memory lane because we have two really, really good friends that were early on. We did a lot of stuff together.
Yes.
Lisa and Judy. And Judy sent me this skull. And this was really the whole beginnings of the book when she sent this. And then Mariah and I got to talking about it. Oh, she found it. She found it over there.
That one should be over here.
And anyhow, so we really got them involved in this, and they sent us a lot of stuff in here is from Judy and Lisa. And Lisa is the one that makes the wonderful colored waxed paper. And we used to have it, and I don't know that we have it anymore.
And she was like big on Halloween. Has like the coolest stuff. And
oh man, she had, yeah, and you're going to see some of it in here. So this was something that, I don't know, it just kind of happened. But then I just came back in with paint, colored pencils, and drawing, and did the spooky thing on the inside. But check these frames out. Now the frames are all Mariah. The only thing I did on them was I made the texture paste. She made all of this stuff fit together. She made it all go together so it went inside the book.
Well, and let me just say, all right, so this was like this is one of those projects where it just kept kind of going on. I was like, we need to put it in a book. At this, like it hit a point where I was like, okay, it's hard to keep up, and it's like we kept just resorting the thing. And I was
because
like, okay.
We knew that was an issue with some other stuff that we did, right? Yeah. Everybody got that. So we would just be going along here, and Mariah would say, okay, I've had it. I don't know what goes where. I'm not binding this book until you put it all together in the exact order that you want it. And of course, you know my reticence to do that because that means it's done. And I don't like that. I just don't like it.
What?
Somebody sent me this.
Lisa.
It's its friends, dude, in different form. Look at that. Now you can get this from PM Artist Studio.
Thank you.
Good deal. Thanks, Brad. Okay, so this is how I like to do books, and this is going to need a little missionary.
Yeah. See, every once in a while you need to come back through because things just get
kind of wonky and whatnot, and this is supposed to hold on here with this little handmade. There we go. That's how it's supposed to do. But you can see what happens if I didn't put it back. And you hear that sound. Isn't that a wonder? I love that sound. Okay, so all this stuff in here is just stuff that came about. Did you hear that?
Magnets.
Magnification, not bigger.
Magnetizing.
Magnetizing. Okay, so this is an envelope that I did before I even had gel prints. This is Mr. Huey. Love Mr. Huey.
Are you sure about that?
Yep. See that?
Oh, that part, yes. Now, the other side, I think, was gel printed.
No. I don't think so. It's stampy. Remember that footy thing I had that I made out of a kneaded eraser? We couldn't decide if it was a rabbit's foot or a flower. Actually, kind of worked for both. There we go. And some mark making and whatnot. Look at that envelope. Isn't that wonderful? And then Mariah installed magnets on it. And you can see what they kind of get funky on you. But this is a map of the Dark Ages and how death came to Europe. The plague, the Black Plague. I thought that was an interesting little. And I distressed it. Isn't that a mighty fine distressing job?
Now what we need is a picture of Trump coming down the golden elevator.
Isn't that the truth?
I feel like that's appropriate.
Okay, I just want you to notice the loveliness of this distressed paper. And I don't know, there used to be some more stuff in here, but I don't know what happened.
Puked out, or it probably needed some time out because it was all.
Yeah,
sticking.
I think that this other stuff is supposed to go back in here. And like the Black Death and the.
But what she does is
Grim Reaper and.
Yeah.
No, Grim Reaper doesn't fit in there. Grim Reaper goes there. This goes here. Many scholars think that the nursery rhyme Ring Around the Rosie was written about symptoms of Black Death. How about that? Look at that marvelous job on the back there. I'm just pointing out these little things that you know in case you aren't.
This is mixed media, y'all.
This is mixed media. Okay, so this is, Mariah copied this for me and I distressed it. And I got a little carried away with my distress.
Well, and here's the thing. This is something to consider in when you're making, things that you want to last. be careful about which inkjet printer and what kind of inks and things you are using, because that has faded.
And it's still okay, because I have the real. If you want to find out what the real thing looks like, it's called Triumph of Death. The artist is Francisco Traini, 1350, a fresco in the Camposanto Monumental, Pisa, Italy. Hey, Anthony, you might want to go check that out.
While you're there.
Take
pictures. We'll put you in the book.
Exactly. Here's a brief history of the Black Death. See, and I wrote all that out. Isn't that remarkable? There we go. And look at that. Absolutely fabulous distressing. I don't even know how I did that.
There might be a video for that.
It is a very brief history. I wrote down other things related to the Black Death that you should look up. God's Punishment, Black Death Burials.
Did you cite your sources there?
Flagellants, Wikipedia.
You can find that on the Wikipedia.
I don't know if that's how that goes, but that's what we'll do. But isn't that just absolutely?
I will tell you, Alicia, that is a high compliment, and let me tell you, the tactile experience with this book is
it's very much that.
And I tell you, if we ever if we ever go to or create some big meeting or what's it, one of the things I will have there is all of our books. So those of you that can come and hang out.
Yeah, bring your white gloves though, because we don't want.
No, we just recommend hand washing.
Hand washing. Okay, now this is another one of those frames that Mariah built for me.
And this is some of the stuff that Lisa
You couldn't
sent
just
us.
make a pattern. Each page was a different dimension, because that's just how I do things. But now this is one of the things that Lisa sent. Isn't that the coolest?
I told her that she had to stick to a little bit of a, I'd give her measurements to things or...
See, she had to add some things onto some of these because they didn't have enough room to stamp them into, or it was just too thick. But this is one of Mariah's stencils. What is this called?
Hold on. And then, yes, and I love that you're like, this is one of Mariah's. I'll tell you why that's funny. Okay, so
why is that funny?
P actually drew blood during the making of this book from the texture. Note, those pieces did not make the entry into the book. There's some very, very pokey things that we learned about in this book.
This one right here is one of
that's abstract
it's
web.
Dangerous. It's abstract web, but isn't it wonderful? I used it more than once.
Because again, it was early on in our stencil adventures as a company, and I didn't know how to make this. And some of you are like, well, God, that seems kind of like I would like.
You just go right ahead and just try it out.
I need some hands, some hello hands, high five hands, or something from my designers who understand the struggle is real. Because I was like, oh, you have to break it apart. And so that's why it became an abstract thing. I was also under a deadline because I was trying to make a set, which was going to be nice because you can get Pedro, the abstract web. And I feel like there's a third thing in there. But it's like a set. Because I wanted to make it,
So, this is one of my solutions for puking out. You just find you a nice little piece of sari material and
containment.
Wrap that baby up. Okay, we'll start on this page because this one. Oh, yeah. Get hung up here. I have to grab my dagger and.
The other thing that we've noticed each time we open this book up, some of the tape, because I think it was taped in.
Yeah, it was.
Has slipped.
It's migrated.
And it's creating issues.
But this one was hung up on. This is that stuff. This is actual texture. I know you think it's just but it's actual texture. Mariah did that and put that in there like that, and I don't know what this is. Oh, here. Oh, I couldn't put it in.
That doesn't exist, Acme, but that was good too.
Here's a story about the and this is a card that Lisa sent to me.
And there's some stuff from like Evie and
And then I just went in and gooked it all up, but I love my pumpkin, and it's glued on.
See, that's from the Spooky Pumpkin set. So that's kind of cool. Like, you showed a lot of the... Now, some of those newer stencils and masks and things won't be in here. But those earlier ones will be.
Yeah.
Or she might have thrown some things in, too. Because sometimes we're like, oh, that needs to be in the spooky book.
Yeah, it does. I just put them in here. Okay, here's the source is Merriam-Webster. See, I even wrote it down.
Hey, and welcome to the Makers, Twisted. I saw that I let her in today.
Oh, jack-o'-lantern is a term coined during the 19th century to describe a carved, illuminated pumpkin. The exact origins may stem back 17th century Britain, where it was used to refer to a man with a lantern or a night watchman. Another reference is to the flame-like phosphorescence caused by decaying plants in marshy areas. Ignis fatuus.
Ooh, fatuus.
A medieval Latin term that literally means foolish fire or will-o'-the-wisp. I mean, I just think that kind of stuff is really interesting to know. I don't know. Oh, here, voodoo. Talk about voodoo. This is also from Merriam-Webster. A religion practiced in parts of the Caribbean, especially Haiti and the southern U.S., combining elements of Roman Catholic ritual with traditional African magical and religious rites, and characterized by sorcery and possession.
Yeah. A little mixture thing.
Good stuff. And this is another little piece of stuff from a thing. This is the other little piece.
Yeah, and that one
had this cool green stuff here. Yeah, it isn't working all that well. You know, it's not tight enough.
I didn't want to glue it, so it's taped in there.
So we taped it in here, but you know, I don't know. It needs some work, but anyhow.
And remember that thing?
If you cram enough stuff in here, I feel like it's gonna, you know, tighten up.
Sometimes that's not.
But that's also why I put this thing over here, and I need to remember to add that. But now this is a really cool little hoodie-doo thing here. And this is Cats and Witches, A Magical History by Faye Sakalardidis. Probably, really. Okay, so this is a cat that Lisa sent me. Put it onto this really cool, this is a puzzle, I think. Right?
Yeah, and I need to fix that. Because, like, see, I did the one marker over it because it had scratches on it. Now it's looking a little rough.
Yeah.
In the light. Just hold it the one way. It looks great.
Okay, there. Is that good?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Anyway, the cat
Jill
there.
Parker, hello.
And there's a whole story about cats in here. And one of the things about, and it talks about the Egyptians and all that. But see, look at this cool little, and look at that patina. Now, that's some deadgum patina there, folks. And a nice little, you know, coffin-shaped hoodie-doo. All of that was intentional, of course. But I think that is remarkable, whatever there.
We might even have some of that information in here, Carol.
What?
About Guy Fawkes, or we've talked about that before.
I don't think I have it in here, but I know what you're talking about. Okay, this is the stigma against cats, especially black cats.
It's one of the reasons the plague spread.
Yeah, because it killed all the dadgum cats, and no cats to eat the rats.
You need cats to eat the rats.
We need some cats right now to eat the rats that we have. And it accompanied the witch hunts of early modern Europe. From 15th to the 18th century, countless women accused of witchcraft were killed. One could be accused of witchcraft just for owning a cat. Witches were believed to shapeshift into cats in order to kill babies or children, or to ride cats through the night to their Sabbath gatherings. Cats were killed along with witches. They were burned and thrown from towers. Black cats were especially feared. Both cats and witches embody the archetype of the divine feminine. They occupy the moonlit spaces where intuition leads the way, and nimble, stealthy movements prevail over masculine aggression. Let us witches honor our feline counterparts who have historically been revered and demonized for our spiritual powers and ironclad independence. That was done in 2020. 2021.
Our cat just wants to go outside to the deck.
Okay, I'm going to put this back in here.
He doesn't do any work out there, let me tell you that.
Just more cat business there. Now, I think, I'm trying to think who sent me this.
It may even be written on it if you just flip it over, but yes, that was Trish and Evie.
Oh, it was Hugs Evie. Durham, North Carolina. Y'all, we love you. This was to Mariah, but I
it went in the book.
See, this one was to me.
No, that one's to me.
God dang it. Why did they send all this crap to you? When it all belonged in my book. But I want you to look at that attitude there. She's like, come on, just bring it on. Yeah, okay, that was good. Here's some more. Look at this. Look at this surface texture.
You're going to hold that one up in there and give it, because see, those are one. Okay, more this way. Thank you. Perfect. Those are some of our little washer things from way back when.
Yeah, and see that little thing goes through. There's kind of a pain in the ass to get it through there, but there's some more of that paper. I don't know what's supposed to, some kind of special stuff was supposed to go in there, but I don't know what happened to it.
It got shoved in another pocket.
Yeah, and this is a bit tricky, but you can do it. I think that's really wonderful. Okay. And here's another one. I put a hat on her. Thought she needed a hat. And here, this is one of my spooky clips. It's kind of ragged looking, isn't it? Some of that stupid alcohol ink that doesn't ever stick with you. Okay, now check this out. Okay, so this is a little slider.
Look at that.
Write stuff on the slider.
Yeah, because we
were I did write something on the slider. This is again from Faye. Sacchalardus. It's one of the, oh, wow. According to Hebrew folklore, Lilith, notorious for being banished from the Garden of Eden because she refused to be subservient to Adam, shapeshifts into a black vampire cat named El Brusha, preying on newborn babies. Well, you know, Lilith. If I'd known about that, I would have named you that, Mariah.
Oh. Wow.
And I wouldn't have told your dad where it came from because
he would have not been down with that.
He would have not been down with that. At all. Okay, now we're going to try to get these suckers in here. And then we're going to take our...
Oh. That's crazy, Carol. Just wrapping it up.
Wrapping it up, but it's not going back on there like I want it to. Isn't that the way things happen? Oh, it's stuck to that side.
It gets stuck to the textury stuff.
It does get stuck to the textury stuff. Well, we'll just wrap it around like that. That'll do for now. Okay, and over here on this here page...
See, that's some of those gears.
That's gears, yeah.
From PMR Studio gears.
Right. Now, something happens here. I can't remember what.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay, look, here's the back of it. Front. Back. See the skeleton? And then... And look at that marvelous green with that pink cat in there. Doesn't that just make your heart go pity-pat? And look at the fabulous textures. Oh, ow.
Yeah, same.
Don't do that.
It's textured.
Texture.
Oh. Yeah, it's supposed to be over on the,
Sometimes they get concerned.
They do.
Confused about where they're supposed to be. But I just thought that piece was so wonderful. And again, this is also texture. And look at that.
That's a washer. Some of y'all might even have some of
this. This is just so lovely. And this is texture. Mariah did that. I'm pretty sure she did this too. Cause
oh, yes.
Not my... I mean, I think I probably told her what to do, but she actually did it. And if you look down here, you can see a scary face down there. And again, some beautiful paper. And look what... And this is Look at those marvelous textures. And look at that work there putting that, because you can tell it wasn't big enough. So we had to come in and put that extra. And Mariah did that. I don't do that kind of stuff. Okay, here we go.
All right. Hey, we're 1 hour. I don't know if you want to do any gel printing today.
I do, but we're fine. Kind of gel printing I'm going to do is this going to be fast and furious.
Okay.
Here, check this out.
She loves this book. She can go through it all
I
the time.
do, and I just get it out every now and then. So, okay, so this is from Trish.
Y'all are entertained. We lost some people, though.
And this is in 2022 to Izzy. Hope you enjoy your tag, Trish Coogan, Durham, North Carolina. Look at that.
God, she does me and my baby.
Lizard leg and Howlett's wing.
That's when I was a little chubbier.
And she sent this one. And we loved with a love that was more than a love, Edgar Allan Poe. And this is to Mariah because she knows that Mariah loves Edgar Allan Poe. And this was in 2023. So here, we've got 21, 23. Dearest Valentine.
That one's to you.
This is to Patricia. I was never really insane except on occasions when my heart was touched. Edgar Allan Poe. Look at those. I mean, those are just... And this came after the book.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a quote from the Dalai Lama. I don't know what that's all about, but anyhow.
That took some doing right there.
This right here. Can you see this? Well, you know I didn't do that.
Well, and
the word tantra actually means thread in Tibetan, which suggests continuous awareness. So we had to have that little
piece of thread.
And then this is a toe tag from Lisa. Her dad was
her husband.
Her husband was a coroner.
No.
Medical. I don't know.
I hate playing these games with you.
Yeah, it is really good. But I want you to look at this wonderful. I took all those little parts and glued them down to those strings there.
That came from what is it? Connections, something like that.
Do not break, bend, or recap needles by hand.
It's good information in case you forget. Toe bones, yes.
Attached to personal effects. I guess this wasn't a toe tag. It was a
personal effects.
Personal effect. Then I got that cute little, skeletal Black Death thing there.
Cute.
And I don't know what this is for exactly.
Yeah, you gotta to hold it in. She don't know how. She doesn't remember.
I don't remember. This page took a lot of time, and sometimes the pages that take a lot of time are really worth it. And I'm still kind of thinking I need to come back and add.
This is when she was okay at an angle.
Grungy stuff on here. I worked forever on this page. I still do not like it, so we'll just move on. And here we go. Oh, here's that same tag. Look, I made it into a tag that fits into it.
And let me tell you, see, I did that work right there. That was some impressive stuff, because working with that paper. Now, some of y'all have some of that paper, and if you've ever tried to do anything with it and then keep it clean and pristine.
Yeah, and anytime you have added something at the bottom there, that's by Mariah. And here is some sewing. I don't know, something down there, sewing something. And then on the back it says, and look at that wonderful cutting job there.
Can we skip the reading of the things and just, I'm starting to get like, okay, I know because people are dropping off for one. And I know. We'll save it for another day.
Stuff people sent me. Another page. And here's another page.
Those are actual strings, which were very tricky.
Very tricky. Nice background there.
Ooh, careful.
If it rips, I'll just have to fix it.
Okay.
I'm past that. Magnet, but look at that. Isn't that wonderful? It's fabulous. And again, there's Mariah's cool.
And that one is very dangerous.
That one's very, very rip snorty.
It looks soft, but it is not.
And here it is here with And
bejeweled.
Lisa sent that, but look at this.
Boom.
Whoa. And then we have some of those somewhere. Oh my goodness.
Now see, this was done later.
It's still sticky.
We need to wall those. I'll put some clear on it and wall them.
Yeah, it's still sticky.
Here's
the other, and this was sent to me.
It's that stupid metallic ink. Some of it just never dries.
This is, and look at this. I probably can't read this. This is by Rhonda Dona.
That's one of her spiders that she sent us too. Like it's Rhonda's spider. She sent it to us. And it's Rhonda's spider. I don't know if y'all are getting that.
And here's a piece of really cool that I didn't do anything to because I thought it was so wonderful. I don't know why it's getting all crunched up here.
Well,
because it doesn't fit in there. Well, how about that? I guess I was
If it don't fit, you gotta quit.
Just fold it over.
There you go.
Get it in there.
But
it was a quite nice stencil. And again, this is something that was added later. This wasn't added when the book was. And then look at that beautiful job there. And then look at this. And this is another one that Rhonda sent.
The spiderweb corners.
Yes.
Have been added.
And look, see, she said on here, this is from 2024. This one is too light and fluffy.
Well, she sent a letter thing, and then I cut it apart, and I made sure that it ended up on the card.
Yes. Isn't that wonderful? Then we have...
more from Trish and Evie. That's my baby.
Double toil and trouble. Enjoy your tag, and she is so precious. Our little Izzy. Izzy Boo. Look at her. What I should do is print out some more pictures of her and her Halloween stuff, and we could put it in there. Absolutely. I like it. Like, you can do these books like this, and it can be partially memory keeping as well. And here's another one. Yeah, Rhonda sent us fab examples of the spider with the paste and whatnot. She mixed in other things too. Let's see how that sticks out. I think she even has some videos for that, if I remember. Oh, and here's the back of that paper. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Now, see, there's some room for some stuff to get stuck in there. Here's some more of that dangerous stencil. Danger. And then here she is. Oh, she's so little. Our little scientist. And this is the crazy scientist woman on this side over here. Really, what I should have done is taken the picture when the table and the, all of that is covered in she used to make hellacious messes. I would just leave. This is artwork by Izzy right here. She did those little things. And she did these little things, and I cut them out and put them on here. Anyhow, that's the book. And here it is. Oh, yes. The webby corners are that Brad designed those, but they do seem very Rhonda. That's spot on. Okay, I'm going to come grab that. I'm going to give you this web. Isn't this just the perfect sorry ribbon for this? All right, you were like violating over here with all these stamps that I just see in this pile. I don't know what to do with them. Well, I do. In fact, we were looking for some of them. Oh, really? They were not in their proper place. Well, imagine that. If you would just pile them over here, I will, do my secretarial duties and, file them away. I know. I really need these. Now, you talk to him about these. Yeah, this squishiness. Yeah, this foam is not the foam that we decided on, but this is the foam that you get. He's just never gotten any updated ones, so. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do, this is, I wanted this, but I may not get to it today. I don't know. I'm just going to put that over there. Here's the crow, and I don't know that I'm going to use the crow, and we have some stuff rolling around here. I don't know what that is. I don't want it. Put the dagger away before I hurt myself. It falls off and stabs me in the foot. Okay, so basically, what I need here, because what I'm going to do.
Okay, I think. Oh.
I want.
Solemn was saying, I think she's very inspired and is thinking about making. See, that's what our hope was, is that we can all kind of start thinking about our spooky books or fall, or it doesn't have to be. It can be grimoire. It can be.
Your own.
It could be a happy little fun Halloween book, because you just saw we put the Izzy cute stuff there, and it goes just fine even with the spooky stuff.
Very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Very seriously. Okay, now this is what I want to do, and I had this set up so that, but I need to get rid of the stuff that I'm not going to use right now.
Julie says that I need to put you see, here's the trouble, but I'm going to read this because this is funny. Mariah, put a pile basket and label it, dump it here, P. The problem is she'd be dumping all kinds of things in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's an invitation that I do not want.
Very true. Now, this is a possibility, taking this and just going through here and doing, because see these places where there's lots of open.
Well, because that's a great idea, because it's really like you're looking up through the trees anyway. So you'd be looking up at
Yeah, and I'm trying to find my dadgum.
And if you flip that and move it along, then your clouds will be funky enough that your perspective wise, I think they would be proper.
Because that's what we're about. That was the other thing I wanted
to
do with my bats, and I don't know what I did with my one little bunch of bats. Did I put them back in their thing? God, that would be
we do have the bat stamps too, just There you go. There's your bats.
There's the bats. But see, come in and just, dab some, I could even do pan pastels.
You could. I don't know that that's going to go through your paint that well, but I don't know.
Yeah, it is kind of wimpy. And I was going to do the skulls, but I'm just, I think the skulls need to be added later.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the skulls in here.
Had you added the bats first, I think that would have been okay with the pan pastels. But now that you're going over paint, I don't think you're going to get quite the effect that you want, because I don't know that it'll take, or that it's punchy enough.
I think the things that you're saying
are proper. Okay, good.
Absolutely true and spot on. And as much as I hate to admit it, I think we're going to have to go with a different plan here. Seeing it.
Yeah, she would put all sorts of things in that.
But the thing about
now, maybe if I had a little slot to where only stamps could fit into it. It's the stamp return bin.
Y'all are just so funny.
Hey, this is me. Don't get mad at folks. They're trying to be helpful. I'm being funny.
Well, the verdict's out on that one, isn't it? Okay, now basically what I wanted to do here was flop off some stuff on here, but I've changed my mind.
Okay.
I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah, especially since you went through the box and got inspired.
Went through the box and got inspired.
Found some things.
All right, now I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but this is what I'm going to do.
I don't know either.
For my clouds?
Yeah. I don't know if it's oomphy enough. But you know what? Here's well,
I could go with white.
I think that's a better thing.
More contrast?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because it just seems that the trees are coming in from all different directions.
Here's another. Can I give a little suggestion?
Yeah.
Because this is going to work in kind of a couple of different ways. So I think if you think about a kind of spooky night, that you either got a really yellow or orangey moon, right? So then any of the clouds are going to have more of a orangey or yellowness to them, especially since this is not real life and we can make them whatever color we want. And I like the story of it. Then later on, because remember we have now the big moon stamp.
We do.
So once you pull this print, you could even have the moon stamped in a place that makes sense too.
But I would want some of the clouds in front of the moon, but I could do that.
You could do that.
I could do that.
Those can be added later. These are the clouds that are back behind the trees. There might be some in front. Kind of like the orange idea because it also looks really good with the purple. This is going to be more interesting.
If I don't like it, I can change it.
That's right.
Okie dokie. Let's just get after it here. I don't need any water. So we can just, I try to get these because Izzy gives me instructions about, you know, how to put the paint on to get a best pull. This one's probably a good one.
You have to layer it up and smush it out so it builds up.
Okay, so sponges.
Adrian says Team Orange. She's all about some orange clouds.
Flat on that side. Some of those are too wiggly. Some of them are too stiff. I'll tell you what, it's just like a Goldilocks situation.
A bag of sponges. And the sucky part is that when you order those sponges, they send you different. Like it's a mixed bag.
It literally is.
Literally. And they don't necessarily tell you that.
No, they do not.
That is not how it is advertised, or at least at that time, it was not.
Okay, this is
you need something punchier.
I need something with a lot more oomph than this. We'll do a franny here.
But I think you should continue on. Oh, okay, never mind. It's not even worth it.
Nah, that ain't worth it. Okay, well, what we're going to do...
Sorry, Eddie. It's because you empathize with me.
Yeah, we're just going to get some old titanium white here and... opacify this lame...
Puny
orange.
Well,
here.
And if it gets too... You know, now I'm thinking like the corn... you know... Candy corn. There we go. I was thinking corn candy, and I'm like, nope, that ain't right. Corn.
True. Okay, so we've got some
just sugar.
We've got some cheddar here.
Yeah.
The airbrush added, which we probably don't want. This one also has airbrush added, but it is, and it says it's
Tangelo or something, right?
Tangelo. Yeah, it has airbrush added too, but I don't know. I think it's a little more oomphy as far as the paint.
Yeah, bring it back to the orange.
Yeah.
Less creamsicle. More Tangelino. Tangelo. Y'all know what I mean. Cheddar, yes. Cheddar 218. The other cheddar. It really warms my heart that we have these ongoing jokes. Like, seriously, since, I don't know. The thing about cheddar is, see, so that's a Dinah Wakely. Oh, that looks fabulous. I wish she had bigger clouds. They seem out of scale with what's going on here. But I think if you build them up, you just build big clouds. These are just the little parts of what's going to be a bigger cloud.
I can just...
You know what I mean?
Freehand a few clouds up there.
Okay, good.
They go over.
He seems a little like... Okay, sorry. Cheddar. Dinah Wakely. It is a color from her thing. And we bought that little kit because she actually had like some kind of thing going on where if you bought the whole kit and then you did something with it and you submitted it, there might be a chance, like, I don't know, for something.
We didn't win.
We didn't. We're still holding on to that.
I think I think she heard us say Dina Dinah too many times and kind of made fun
We
of her
didn't say
name.
it like that then.
We didn't?
No.
Oh, it was afterwards when we were miffed.
Yeah, we're still miffed.
We're still miffed. Not muffed, miffed.
This is a muff. For your glue. Mm-hmm. The cheddar humor has got to be. Oh yeah, it's 5 years old for sure. Yes, Mo says yeah, 5 years old funny, but it's still funny to this day. Obviously, I mean we're still. If you know, you know. Mo knows. Mo was there. She was part of the cheddar deciding committee. She was on the cheddar committee, deciding which colors fall under cheddar. Some of y'all other people. I know you were there. I love this. This makes me happy.
Well, I don't know if it's going to make you happy when I turn it over, but
yeah, it's making me happy now. I mean, maybe you should do a little peeky just to make sure that what you're doing is.
Well, I'm finishing this out,
okay,
whether it's right or not, because I can't just
She's committed.
in the middle of the dead gum road and you know change gears.
That's right.
It's kind of a mixed metaphor, but you know, chicken crossing the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're hoping that they kind of make it through the clouds enough. But as we said, when you pull the print, you can come back and add clouds.
You can just do whatever you dadgum please, folks.
And I feel like when you pull this, I don't know, that's going to be tricky too, Patricia.
What?
Careful, because those haven't really dried and you're going to... Oh, that's probably a good idea. Okay, Jeanette says, how about flipping the plate around, and then that way you can come at them from the other direction there and not have to.
Oh, yeah, turn it upside down. Oh, that's an original idea.
Sometimes it's the obvious things, but, you know.
It is the most obvious things. I say that all the time. Well, I hope I remember which way my clouds are going when I do that.
Oh, that looks pretty cool.
It do.
Because you're thinking that you're kind of like standing from that bottom tree there's like your closest. And you're kind of standing from that. That's what the clouds are giving directionally. To me.
Well, I think by the time we get through here, I don't think it's going to matter a hill of beans. I don't know. I could be wrong about that.
Could be.
I've been wrong about things before. Not often, but...
We'll let y'all know. Trying to think. You know, we do have the cloud stamps. Now, they're outlines. Right?
Be careful there. I got a little carried away with that one. It was kind of wet underneath.
And the thing about the cloud stamps is that when you stamp them, like overstamp them over one another or whatever, they are less, you know, more like, because now they're like comic booky, but you actually get more of a like legit. Hey, see?
Oh, yeah, they have outlines. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you can kind of fill some of that in.
Sure.
And you may be able to use your little your bits of orange over there. And then I'll wash it if you want.
Oh, I'm not going to put any of those on here. That'll be an afterthought.
Okay. She said no. Hey, Jeanette. We're happy. We're happy that you're lurking. Just how about yes? Oh, okay. We're already yeah. I'm pretty pumped about this. I think you need to let it dry and then you come back and do another layer.
It's pretty dry.
Okay.
Pretty
you
dry,
do need to be careful because see, this is a new piece of U-bow. So if she places it down on there, it will stick to some of those and it may rip it up. And it may rip a chunk out of even the other paint that's down there because you've, you know, done a little wakey on it. That's all I'm saying. Everybody's been warned.
Okay. Everybody's been warned. Okay, I'm sticking it. Oh my gosh, that shoulder.
Still?
Sticking that down into the... It just catches every now and then. I probably need surgery.
Maybe.
But we're just going to pretend like that. It's not necessary.
It's not, yeah. You pretend long enough sometimes.
Uh-huh. This is very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Very, very true. All right. Now we have to decide what we're going to pull this baby with.
That's what I was kind of like, I don't know.
Gray.
Yes, but that gray you were going to use for the clouds, I think, is a good choice. Because it has a nice color shift to it. It'll be interesting enough.
It does. It does. And I don't want to waste this really nice paint that I've got over here. So I have to put it back into the horse.
Okay.
Y'all can watch this or turn away.
Paint going back in horse. They can't see that part, actually.
Oh, good.
You're off camera.
Now, I'll squish this around because Izzy gives me instructions. Gigi, don't let it just be in one little spot there because then it doesn't look good.
Yeah, and it didn't pull off in a nice little piece.
Okay. Now, I had another idea as I was scraping around on the orange paint there.
Mm-hmm.
What about a bit of an ombre?
Oh, you know I'm always up for an ombre.
So what are you thinking? I'm thinking up in the sky here. Because this tends to go yellow anyway. If I do the sky in blue, about up to, here.
Yes.
And then down here,
your gray.
My gray, or I've got this blue.
Oh, Mo says, with the clouds added, this style reminds me of Willowware China. The addition of one layer really changed its look. It did.
Okay, I'm thinking about this, Mariah. She's farting around with her thing over there. I saw that. You're not paying attention or reading. They're probably saying
welcome to my Monday. Anyway, carry on. Carry on.
Okay, we're going to have 3 colors here.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to go bright blue top.
Ombre trio.
We're going to go medium blue center, and then we're going to go gray down here at the bottom, so it's kind of a fog.
Love it.
That's the thought.
Now, just to kind of let everybody know, that orange that's there will probably no longer be orange. It will go more brown, but that's fine. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
And once you do pull this and you put more clouds on, you can bring some orange back.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mariah, for saying that. I think we'll leave it. Okay.
It needs time to dry?
I don't know. It's a white spot, and this is really bothering me.
Oh.
But I think
I don't think you're going to see it from.
I don't think we're going to see it.
Don't obsess about that.
All right. I've been watching this one woman do this thing, and I'm not going to mention names because I'm going to say some real awful things here. Dear
She's going to be anonymously.
She doesn't use enough paint. And then, she starts pulling up her paint before that's what happens.
Yeah.
If you don't use enough paint, you start pulling up paint that you got down. And ain't nobody happy about that.
Yeah. But I don't like being up in people's comments being all knowy either.
Well, I don't mind, but,
I appreciate you not doing it.
Yeah.
That gives a bad name to we could be that way here. It's different.
And I'm telling you right now, it's not. This is not the pull layer.
No.
This is not the pull layer, but look at those dadgum clouds. Don't they look absolutely?
But
they're not going to look that fabulous on the other side. I'm just here to tell you. But
you can recreate that on the other side.
You can recreate this on the other side.
Oh, no. See, and you need that though, because when you do come over and do the other ones, that's gonna have added value.
Added value, y'all. Because now, if we go ahead and we put just plain white.
Or a silver, because it'll make it glowy.
Yeah, but I don't think the silver's going to have enough opacity to make the other stuff come through.
What about, like, the color shifty, like your pearls? One of the pearly ones. Yeah, I think one of the pearly ones. Like, if you did the blue.
But, I mean, this is just so wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, I'm very, very pleased with that.
So, if you wanted to do this differently...
I did such a good job explaining to you what you needed to do.
You did. You did an excellent job. But you can see what you can do with those clouds. And I think that is very, very instructive as far as the whole...
All right, you got to use Walter's web because I cut it for you and you requested it. So you better do something with Walter.
Right now before she's...
I'm feeling a little snappy.
Shush her up on that Walter business. All right, here we go.
Okay.
I don't know what we've got out here, but I don't want that there. I do not want that there. I think that's on the background stuff.
That's somewhere else. It doesn't matter.
That's somewhere else. You got to kind of pick it up and say, okay, that's underneath. Don't worry about it.
That's on the table.
Actually, that's a piece of paper.
That's on the acrylic.
Okie dokie. Oh, crap. That's all right. No worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. All righty.
This is Walter's web.
This is Walter's web. Now, what I'm going to do to Walter's web...
You gotta remove the outside.
I'm going to remove the outside. And I'm going to lose some of my stuff here.
Because it's not attached. Once you remove the...
Yeah, I'm just hitting the points here. I may lose that one because it's got it holding on by a tenuous one little...
Oh, Carla said she had to come back on to the chat part and tell us how good the clouds were. Thank you, Carla.
Thank you, Carla. Yeah, the clouds were great. You realize they're not going to look like that when I
know, but you're gonna give homage to them on the front side.
I'm going to give homage up the wazoo.
It may not even be homage. It may be a whole, like, celebration and
that
a new a new holiday form.
Yeah,
not just a mention.
Okay, the reason I do this is because I just really I want to
altering in progress.
I don't want to have a definite, and if I were to spend a little more time on this, what I would do is I would come in and clip these little, and I'll just do that right.
You got to do that one. That one's too much. Because if they're a little too flippy, what can happen is as you're pulling up the stencil, it's like a runner.
It is. And besides that, it's got some squared off stuff here, which I don't want that.
Yeah, more rounded, more like a web that you would see in the wild.
out in the real world.
Mm-hmm. Out on our deck at night.
Mm-hmm.
Because they like being out there.
They do. And I don't really know what to do here. Because I don't want to take that back all the way there.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, see, that looks good. Yeah, you got one more tap. There you go. And then I would say if you get the 5x7 version of this, what am I trying to say with that? I don't know that you could come in and like give it a more naturally, naturally edge. I mean, really, you're going to get the most spider web out of the 9x12. There you go. Look at that.
Okay, I'm still not happy with this down here. I got some ideas here. Where's my little bitty scissors?
Mm-hmm. This is why the floor over here will look like confetti. Sue, that is so true. And it's crazy because like when you walk out to the deck, like if you walk out the back door, sometimes they've even like built some like right there.
And you totally run into them and it
freaks you out.
Okay, so I'm rounding this off here and cutting out these little sticky outy things that look squared off. And I would really take a lot more time with this. If y'all weren't watching me.
Yeah, but we're already dropping people again. They're like, no, not interested in this.
Well,
those of you that have stayed and you're here and you're new or you haven't said anything over in chat, this would be a great time to do so. If you have questions, we love questions. You can also leave those on the replay down in the comment section. But if you're live, you can do that over in the chat. The number one thing we do ask for is some thumbsy upsies. So if you haven't done that, that would be super duper.
Okay, we're going to be losing a lot of web here, but
well, some webs, have caught people's faces and they're going to have like missing parts. Yeah, where is the spider? I found the web. It's in my hair. Where's the spider?
Yeah, that's the biggie.
And how big is the spider? Because we got some big ones out there.
We do.
They're well fed. We've created a whole ecosystem for them. Yes, web trauma. Yeah. Lisa says she loved seeing the book and she loves seeing the end of the long haul being finished. Well, it's still got a little ways to go. I think he's going to do some pretty amazing things on that.
What are you talking about?
The cloud print now.
Oh, gosh, yeah. It's just started.
Yeah. All right. Zal, thank you. Yes, us too, Alicia. Although right now they're, fixing things out there. And deck maintenance is a real deal, y'all. But it's one of those things, if we don't do it, then it could be in the creek. And
yeah.
That would be really sucky.
Okay, I don't like this one down here.
It's kind of like a whir. You gotta be careful because I kind of once you start trimming, then it's just not.
We lost a lot of real estate there,
but that's okay.
It's going to be fine because what we're going to do here is, and that's why I had to scoot all this stuff over, and now I've got stuff here.
Hi, Susie.
I'm going to make those people that left real freaking sad.
Real sad and be like, yeah, see. Or if you are one of those people, then you came back just to watch a replay because maybe you have something to do. That's okay. We're not hating on you. Those other people.
Yeah. The
ones that probably aren't going to come back no matter what, that we're being mean to.
Yeah.
If you would, please let us know in the comments.
Okay. So I'm moving this over because I'm bringing back my Because this is we're gonna do some flopping off here.
Flopping off.
Flopping off.
I knew that guy.
Did you? On a first name basis?
That was his last name.
Oh. Flop or off?
It was all together. Actually, maybe it was hyphenated. I don't know.
Okay. We've got some stuff on here. We're ignoring it.
Okay. Ignore that.
I see. I do not have room for two.
Mm-mm.
Hoop-de-doos here.
Not of that size, no.
Not of this size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that across there like that, so you can at least see what's going on here. Okay, that's kind of important to get my scissors out of the way over here. Okay.
Thanks, Barb.
You're kind of going to lose some stuff over here, but
well, remember we did pull it up, so we're getting more than.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, we're good.
Good. All right. Very good.
I didn't bring it down. Had the wide view today, y'all.
Yeah, that. Now I have to get my right paint here, y'all. Hang in there. Don't give up on me yet.
Oh, Susie. Susie was still just in the awe of the clouds.
Oh, she was?
Yes.
Bless her heart.
They were really good.
Trying to get this one pukey red that I have that I don't like.
Mm-hmm. But that's the one you want?
That's the one I want because it's kind of browny.
Oh, that's not red. That's maroon.
Alizarin crimson hue.
It's maroon.
Whatever. Okay. It does have a tendency to go kind of red on me, but I think that this is going to be good because once we put blue over the top of it, it'll suddenly be really dark purple.
Yes.
So I think
that's what you usually do with this color.
Yeah. All right. So this is open paint, and
you got 15 minutes. We're going long today.
No, 15 minutes. I can do
Hey,
it.
she's done it in less.
Certainly have.
Sometimes the last 2 minutes of this stream is worth every 2 hours.
Yeah. That's what I said about those people that left.
That's the good stuff.
Poo on you.
That first hour and 45 is the warm-up.
Unfortunately. God dang it. I got interference going on over here.
Oh, it is the 1000th stream. See, I put it in there to remind myself, but I was so busy messing with the things because the stuff had shut off. Hey, guys, this is our 1000th stream. Now, technically, it'll be later on because, we've had a few streams that we had to, restart. But I figured, this is the official count. YouTube says you have done this many streams. So, started off early. This is called the shadow technique. Best done with a brand new stencil and one that does not have hard edges. So, see that time and energy spent cutting them squared off business.
This is why I knew that people were not getting that, and I can understand that because it's just so Now you kind of have to know when to stop too. We're stopping.
Yeah, because otherwise it just turns into blur.
Yeah.
This means that the this is where you fought the spider and things went badly. Thank you, guys. Yes, the open paint.
Open paint.
Oh, look at Rhonda doing math. She says that is 2,000 hours of Arty Fun. Right. Oh, hey, Mag. No worries. No worries. Poor spider, yeah. Or maybe it was.
And see, I hate when I get that.
Yeah. That's the brayer.
That's the brayer.
Don't overwork it.
This kind of technique here, it takes a bit of practice.
And some of y'all have seen, okay, I know Eddie's done it. In fact, Eddie just did it just this last week, I think. Darcy does it. And Karen McCoy. I don't know that Carrie has ever done the shadow technique. I've not ever seen him like do it on a stream. Or video. He's a video guy. Everything's a stream to me. Stream of consciousness.
Okay, we've got one more. Look at me. I'm slipping in under the wire, Mariah. I told you I'd be able to do this.
12 minutes. I mean, you still got time. You can... Oh, and Christy Hartman. Sorry. Yes. See? Thank you for speaking up. It is a tricky one. But once you get it down, and you're going to be like, oh, okay. That's handy. Worth repeating. It really works well with a brand new or a clean stencil.
And a stencil that doesn't have a lot of texture on it, because that's what you're
fighting with usually. If you've done it with one that has paint buildup on it, it's because of the texture of the paint and everything. Whereas the Yupo is very grabby, and when it's brand new and you have open paint, it's releasing. So you have that perfect little given, it takes and then it gives back onto the plate.
Okay, this has got a lot of mucky muck on it, but we're just going to go ahead and go with it. And imagine that it's going to be wonderful.
And the very first, well, I don't know that it was the very first, but the most like, hey, this is the shadow technique and look at this awesome thing, was done with the coffee rings, Uncle Joe's.
It was. Okay, I'm going to mix a little.
Oh, okay. What is that? Because it's in an unmarked container.
It is.
It's
some kind of blue. It's that kind of blue.
It's that blue?
I can't tell you right now.
But it is open, right?
It's open.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which means it's it's seen better days.
We need to use it.
It's having a moment.
It is, but this no, I think this is interesting.
Okay, when your paint's doing that, that means it's changing in ways that you don't necessarily want. Because it gets stringy.
It does, but I think for what we're doing here, this is just what the doctor...
Schmalt.
This Smalt. Is what the doctor ordered.
Schmalt. Blue. Does that kind of automatically. FYI. Yes, and coffee rings, aka Uncle Joe's stencil. So see, that was the starter to the latest and greatest of the coffee ring supreme. I did a big old combo mix of a bunch of very popular and very old PM Artist Studio stencils. Mixed them all together. And there are 5 of those.
Well, I'm getting a really interesting effect over here on this thing that
in your
on my palette.
It's actually doing more of what you wanted it to do. That's happening over there.
That's happening over there.
And thank you, but Mo has put links to both coffee rings, the Uncle Joe's, and also the coffee ring supreme. And when I say Mo, that's Cookie Wookie. If you're new here and you're coming in at the end, and you didn't know. Oh, thank you, Lynn. And actually, it's Susan, right? S. Lynn, Susan. All right, yes.
Okay, I'm going to leave that. Then I'm going to put this jobber over here. So
if you have that cottage cheese consistency type paint, if you have some glaze or airbrush medium or even the Floetrol stuff, that'll help it. If it's not too far gone, yeah. Or you can do what Julie did. She just took it back and they gave her a new box. If it was brand new. They may frown upon that if it's, a few years old.
Yeah.
They'll be a little judgy about that. But if you got the receipt, who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
That looks really fabulous.
Doesn't it?
Careful. You're just pulling up too much now.
You just shush it.
It's too much. She just likes doing it.
I do. It's a physical property. Flipping that down there and running something over the top of it. That's a mighty fun spider web.
What is that?
Created there.
The art that, when you're, it's a performance art.
Yes.
There we go.
Kinetic movement.
Mm-hmm. This is the performance part of our stream.
This is sticking to me.
It's webby.
It's very webby. Oh, I don't want to put it there. That's Izzy's.
It just hangs things.
Did we show her napkin flower?
Oh, I don't know if you showed that or not. It is very amazing.
Okay, now this is wet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that's the beauty of your paints. And I need to get this cleaned off here.
I didn't like that sound. That was kind of
Yeah, it was.
Let's get that looked at.
Rare was going. I think you waited a bit long on that. There, toots.
Did you get a line?
No.
Okay.
It's just, I don't like it to have, I don't care if it has a little texture to it, but I don't want it to have those sucky marks.
Yeah. From that paint being weird.
Paint.
That looks really cool.
And see, this has some of the
hey, you need to pull that with the one color. You know which one I'm going to say. Are you reading my mind here?
Transparent red iron oxide.
That is not the one. It's the other one.
Okay, just a minute. Don't tell me.
It's the one you should have used in that one print that we all know about, that we still talk about.
It's some kind of Titan.
No. Well, I mean,
Titan buff?
It's the Nick Pro pastel one. Because it's just so good with that sort of color combo.
Well, I'm thinking about maybe using that.
That was excitement. That wasn't anger.
This.
That might be really pretty because it shifts to that purpley.
See how it does?
Okay, I will allow it.
Well, this has got to dry.
Yeah. That's open paint. It's going to be a bit.
It doesn't matter where you live. That's going to be a little while in the drying process. And look at that.
I know.
458.
Mine says 456. What is up with your computer?
Oh, it might be a 6. I don't know. 6 and 8,
Half a dozen. I don't know.
Okay.
And if y'all missed my fish from yesterday, you should go back and check that out. Because I mean, they look fab. You want to show off my fish? God, that looks so good.
This is what I want my picture with today.
Okay, you can do that. Just leave it out there. But here, show off my fish.
Oh, again. Well, I want to put that away because I think your fish might be flopping around in my... And let me make sure that I've got stuff off my hands because I don't want to goo up your book. Such a cute little bugger. All right. What?
Mo and Eddie.
Mo and Eddie?
Mm-hmm. They're having a little tiff.
A tiff?
A little tiff. Yep.
Third time's a charm.
So we did the 3 fish, and
if our votes didn't matter, they wouldn't try so hard to keep us from it.
Mm-hmm.
And that fish is going, yeah. And this one.
Well, he's telling those other fish that.
Yes, he is. See, look at this one over here. Yeah. I just love the way that paper.
I know. Here, hold that up into the technology. So the mawashi turned out to be like a and then it was like, oh, okay.
It leaves an aura.
Mm-hmm.
Those
these
people
fish are being enlightened.
See, auras?
Mm-hmm.
Well, these are some auras.
Mm-hmm.
Auras for y'all.
Sepha had a good time. Fabulous. All right. All right, guys. Let's see. So we will be back here on Thursday. Now, I have the second part of my crown thing.
Oh, well, that won't be any. They're going to put it on?
No, she's got to drill it again and then do the thing. So
she'll be all puffy.
Yeah, I'll be puffy.
And poopy.
Should be fine for the, remember, it faded off by the end of the thing.
Yeah,
I'm going to be a trooper.
She just looks like she's, experiencing some neurological event.
Correct. So, be sure to go over, buy some stuff over at Pam Artist Studio and help pay for the, fund of
the dental bill.
The dental.
I have insurance. But it doesn't cover everything.
Yeah, we do too, and thankfully we do, but yeah. It's kind of crazy with some of that stuff. You're like, oh, is that before or
sometimes,
after?
I know. And sometimes I'm thinking they just up it.
I swear.
Do you have that same feeling?
I so have that feeling. And I've actually seen things where people talk about that's true. So I don't know.
The reason that they can do that is because they know the insurance is going to pay for that part of it. But, you just feel like you're getting such a good deal.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anyway, that was our feelings on all of that.
Yeah. Wow.
Until Thursday.
Love ya.
Like a
long haul.
Bye, guys.